Welcome back to more Enderal Forgotten Stories. I'm Negative Zero. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing alright. Well, in the last video, we ended up downstairs. I figured out where I'm supposed to go, but I had a weird bug happen, and I'll explain it in a second. But I had to watch somebody else's YouTube video on this particular scene and area to see if the bug was a bug. And it was. But in that video, I also found out where the last page of the note was, so I figured we would check it out anyway.
First of the golden moon, 8233. I can't bear it any longer. Father, Malphus, Fate, or whoever is listening, save me, or I will break. I will run, far away from this temple, far away, somewhere where nobody knows me, and where nobody sees me, and where I see nobody. Forgive me, Father. I need to leave, or I will break.
Man, oh, I was going to take that. Yep. So, yeah, I just missed it. The guy's body was on top of it. That's why we didn't see it. But anyways, back down here. And I have no idea why this happened. It turns out that the water here is not as deep, is not as shallow as you might think. You can see that the steps continue to go down, and that's how we have to go. We actually have to go right here. She's like 10 feet away through this solid wall, and we just need to jump in. And there is right here. This. Here we go, and our torch is still lit. Amazing. And let's see if this will happen now. Yeah, I can talk to her now. See, nothing came up when I spoke to her the first time. Like, the little A talk Sister Pride, that wasn't there. It was as if there was no character there at all, and I couldn't speak. So I had to watch somebody else's YouTube video to make sure it was a problem. And I just reloaded the save, and it worked fine. So now, let's talk to her.
What? Who are you? No, wait. Don't say anything. You're my punishment, aren't you? You're here to kill me.
The first seer said that you betrayed the Rolata. Why?
The faces. I just couldn't bear them any longer. I couldn't.
Oh, in the note that we just read, she was saying something about seeing things. Where she wants to go where she can see nobody. Probably why she's blindfolded herself. Something's wrong with her eyes. What faces did you see? What are you talking about?
None! At first, I thought it would pass, you know? But it's just a disease, like the fever. But it didn't. It only got worse. First this strangeness, then the faces.
What do you mean by strangeness?
This feeling that I wasn't myself. That Sister Pride, Nessa, is only a puppet who thinks she is real.
Lady, I know exactly what you're talking about. Who's Nessa? She's Nessa, we know this.
Me. My name. Before the Father showed me the Ralas.
You can't see faces anymore. I don't understand.
It started 2 years ago. Sometimes, when I talk to people, their faces began to run off. Like color. Like wax. At first I thought I was ill, so I drank Grunt Root every day, but it never got better. Only worse. Everything started to melt. First the nose, then the eyes, then the mouth. Until there was nothing left but a smooth, egg-shaped piece of skin.
That is horrifying. That is horrifying. And this is why you're wearing the blindfold.
Yes. It doesn't help with the strangeness. But at least I don't have to see faces anymore.
The strangeness. I like that I like that term.
No. No, of course not. Because nobody could find out. Had they found out, then the Father would have left me behind on the day of transcendence. And I couldn't let that happen. Don't you understand? I couldn't.
And why did you flee?
Why? Because I was weak. Angry and weak. I thought, if only I fled far away from the Father, then the faces would return. But they didn't. Of course they didn't. Because I was the problem to begin with. My faith was too weak. My devotion to the Ralas too little. And that is why I need to die. I finally accepted it.
I I don't know what to do. The thing I love about this game, I never seem to know what the right decision is. I don't want to kill her. I feel bad for her, and she's like us, man. She's got this whole thing where she feels like she's not real. I get it. I totally get it. What does your affliction have to do with your faith?
Everything. All this time, I was a bad Ralayim. I sinned again and again. I succumbed to my body, just as the sleepers do, and it corrupted my mind.
You succumbed to your body. What? Whatever you did, I don't think it was a lack of faith that made you sick.
Of course you don't, because you're a sleeper.
Yeah, I'm not in the cult. Please let me help you. I'll bring you to a safe place.
If you want to help me, then help me sleep. And make it painless.
And now now I'm like, is she gonna be better off? I think she might be better off dead. I really do. Oh my gosh. I like, what is she? I basically killed everybody else that was here, so nobody's gonna be bringing her any more raw meat. Do I just end it? Like, we can't help her any more than that. She won't talk to us. I think we do it, guys. I think we do it. I think I have to kill her. I feel terrible about it. What would be the most painless? Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna... Alright. She wants to die. She's thought about it. We have a job to do. This is important. I'm gonna do it! Oh, God. I feel terrible. I'm leaving. Pardon me. I need your heart. I would absolutely have helped her if she wanted help. Alright, let's go find that guy. What's the way out of here? Over here. I'm gonna show him the real heart. He just passed us a new note. Oh, there we go. For the greed, I do not feel like traveling with you. I think I may just teleport. Where's the... Oh, second note right here. Return to the temple. Do you want to accompany back? Remember to put on the veiling. I think that's my robes. Let's just leave. I'm done. I'm done. I've had enough. Where do we want to go? Oh, wait a second. We need to, before we do anything else, we need to go help Yuslin. We need to do Yuslin's quest. Yep, so let's get rid of him. Where is he? Like this. Let's get our weapon out. Like this. He's gone. We don't need the torch. One thing that I've noticed, I probably shouldn't be wearing a lot of clothes up here. Let's just go like this. Yeah, we're fine. Oh my gosh. I'm a mess. I'm a mess after that. That was a horrible decision to have to make. I can go sell some stuff. I think we didn't really pick that much stuff up. I guess we kind of did. Maybe I'll go to the marketplace and then meet Yuslin in the dust pit in 2 days. Has it been 2 days? I have no idea. What time is it? It's 5 p.m. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to go sleep, and then in the morning, we're going to go meet Yuslin. Alright, we've just woken up. We're going to go meet Yuslin in the dust pit. One of the things I forgot to mention, in Enderal Forgotten Stories, they've added a third ending to the game, and one of them has to do... Well, there's a whole bunch of things that you have to do to make it happen. I don't know all of them, but I know that Yuslin, his quest is an important, essential part of it. So we do have to finish that as soon as possible in order to do the rest of the stuff. We are running out of things to do, right? We've got this bounty that I completely forgot to do, but we've got the main quest, and we've got these two. And another thing, in the last video, or maybe the video before, I was saying, oh, I'm interested in the Rolata storyline. This is the Rolata storyline. I had not made the connection that the pit fighting, what started was as the pit fighting was the Rolata storyline. I honestly did not know that. I thought the pit fighting was just arena fighting, and then the Rolata was like joining the Thieves Guild or something, or joining a cult or something like that. But no, we are in the Rolata storyline right now. It's fantastic. So we want to go to the arena. That's where he said to meet. And I'm wearing my rich boy clothes right now, which is a terrible idea down here. Probably don't need that on. We're fine. Now, where is Yuslin? You know what? Before we talk to him, can we talk to Rasha?
What a surprise. Didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Sorry for what happened down in the pit. That Eterna, he...
I don't want to know. If the Rolata asks, you don't ask questions. That's the first rule you should hammer into your head down here. In other words, it's fine. The crowd was a bit disappointed, but technically, you won. Though, as I'm sure you understand, I can't pay you this time.
And what now? When can I fight again?
How about never?
Why?
Why? Because no pit fighter, no matter how powdered and glimmer-capped dust he is, will voluntarily fight a friend of the Rolata. If he loses, he dies. If he wins, he dies too. Because the Father's voice will come get him. And now come on, don't give me that look. You earned a shitload of money in a very short time. Maybe you can come back in a couple of moons or so, if the dust has settled. But until then, forget about it.
Fair enough. Fair enough, I understand. Yuslin.
There you are. Very well. Nice place, isn't it? While the Neramis are in front of our gates, the people down here are bashing each other's heads in. and the crowd is cheering them on.
For a lot of the people down here, it's the only way out of their misery.
Possibly. Be that as it may, I finished reconstructing the Planeswalker. It was expensive and arduous, but the result turned out better than expected.
Good, where is it?
In a safe place. Come along.
Uslan? Are you gonna move? Uslan. Maybe I should step outside? I'm gonna step outside.
Will redeem you for your kindness.
Oh boy.
Move along.
Let's try this. Out here? Come on. Will you... Okay, he's moving. He's moving. We've done it. He just gets stuck in there sometimes. Okay, I don't know if that's a little better, if you can hear me better, but there have been a number of people on the internet that have said that Uslan gets stuck. And he certainly does. Oh no. Okay, he's there. We're fine. Everything's fine.
What do you want? To cock at me? Just leave.
So that was a little bit of a hike. I'm sure I'll edit that out. We're at Zorkban's cellar. Now, Zorkban... Oh, I've never been in here before. Let's go inside. One of the things you can... Oh my gosh! Was not expecting pus beetles. Alright, you. Nope. Okay. Let's get some souls. He does like no damage. Look at this. He does nothing. Yeah, greater soul. Yeah, that was weird. There's his device. If you get the bug where Uslan disappears, you can just come to Zorkban's cellar and he should reappear. If you don't want to do the console stuff.
Either way, here it is. The Planeswalker.
A cube?
Your knowledge of geometrical shapes is truly impressive. No, it's more than a cube. You'll see.
It looks kind of circular to me. And this thing can transport us to other realities.
Correct. But in order for it to do that, we need to activate it first. See those 3 crystal fragments worked into the casing?
Yeah, is this the ether crystal?
Well observed. Essentially, the Planeswalker creates a distortion in reality. Imagine the following. When you cast a fireball, this fireball is coming from another eventuality, correct? Accelerated heat you conjure right into your fingertips. While you're doing this, there's a brief moment in time where the door between this eventuality and our world stands ajar.
Sure.
Good. The problem is that this rift normally exists for only a split second. And this is where the Planeswalker comes into play. It maintains the rift the moment we create it.
In other words, we need to cast a spell to create a rift, and then the Planeswalker will keep it open.
Yes. I will cast the spell, but I will need to borrow from your strength. You'll see why.
Alright, when do we start?
In a moment. Once the rift is open, we'll only have a limited amount of time, so 3 things in advance. First of all, according to Dalmaric, planeswalking is extremely dangerous.
Why?
Well, he thinks that an eventuality recognizes irregularities after a certain amount of time, and corrects them. In other words, massive arcane fever and a brain hemorrhage. So we'll have very little time over there. Secondly, the further an eventuality is located from our strand, the less time we can stay in it. Realities in which Vin doesn't even exist would correct us the moment we step through the rift.
can you can you counteract this correction somehow with ambrosia?
I doubt it. Trying to counteract an eventuality with ambrosia is probably as helpful as putting a warm compress around your neck after someone has decapitated you.
So how far from one's eventuality can you go?
How should I know? One would have to experiment to find that out. And considering what's at stake, I think that's a bad idea.
Okay, what else?
Well, let me put it this way. I'd actually prefer to go through the rift by myself, but knowing you, I doubt you'd stay behind. But, and this is important, once we're there, please don't follow me. Look around, explore the area, do whatever you feel like doing. But let me carry out my task in peace. Please.
All right.
Good. Now let's waste no more time, shall we? Here, take this and cast it at my command. Do it from... wait. Yes, from over there.
Do I have a spell? Did I get a spell? Summon Cuthbert? Oh, I have a disease. Did he give us something? Maybe he gave us a spell book. No.
Let's begin.
Oh. Okay.
Let's begin.
Okay, hopefully the second try will work. We're not facing the right way. But I think it's happening. Oh, wow. Let's ambrosia a little bit. We have plenty. Well, I say that. May not be the case. Are we going in? Look at this.
It worked. By the name of the sun. It worked. It actually worked.
Where are we?
Sira. The Siras Islands. A few miles from the shore near Al Rashim. You feel it too, don't you? The fever?
Yeah, it's different, isn't it? More intense.
It is. It must be the eventuality trying to correct us, just as Dalmarek said it would. In other words, the clock is ticking.
So we're actually in another reality.
One close to our strand, yes. Another version of Vin. Forgive me. Frankly, I had doubts until the very end whether this would really work. All this, it's incredible.
What now? What are you going to do?
Look for someone. Prophet, thank you. I know I'm not the easiest person to get along with, but this, it means a lot to me. Give me 10 minutes, will you? Take a look around, do what you will, but be careful.
All right, I'll meet you here in 10 minutes.
Yes, you will.
Okay, guys, we've had a few... oh, wait. Hold on. We've had a few things happen. Okay, explore the island, which we are absolutely going to do. We might go follow Uslint. This is the way back. But we're going to wait. We're going to explore the island next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. Take care.